Om Sai Ram, Chapter 2, Part 2. Hot discussion. On the first day of my arrival in Shri, there was a discussion between me and Balasaheb Bhate regarding the necessity of a guru. I contended, why should we lose our freedom and submit to others when we have to do our duty? Why a guru is necessary? One must try his best and save himself. What can the guru do to a man who does nothing but sleeps indolently? Thus I pleaded free will, while Mr. Bhate took up the other side, that is destiny, and said whatever is bound to happen must happen. Even great men have failed. Man proposes one way, but God disposes the other way. Brush aside your cleverness, pride, or egoism won't help you. This discussion, with all its pros and cons, went on for an hour or so, and as usual, no decision was arrived at. We had to stop the discussion ultimately as we were exhausted. The net result of this was that I lost my peace of mind and found that unless there is strong body consciousness and egoism, there would be no discussion. In other words, it is egoism which breeds discussion. Then, when we went to the masjid with others, Baba asked Kaka Sahib Dikshit the following: what was going on in the Sathes Wada? What was the discussion about? And staring at me, Baba further added, what did this Hemat Pant say? Hearing these words, I was much surprised. The masjid was at a considerable distance from Sathes Wada, where I was staying and where the discussion was going on. How could Baba know our discussion unless he be omniscient and inner ruler of us all? Significant and prophetic title. I began to think why Sai Baba should call me by the name Hemat Pant. This word is a corrupt form of Hemadri Pant. This Hemadri Pant was a well-known minister of the kings Mahadev and Ramdev of Devgiri of the Yadav dynasty. He was very learned, good-natured, and the author of good works such as Chaturvarga, Chintamani, and Raj Prasasti. He invented and started new methods of accounts and was the originator of the Modi Marathi shorthand script. But I was quite the opposite, an ignoramus and of a dull, mediocre intellect, so I could not understand why the name or title was conferred upon me. But thinking seriously upon it, I thought that the title was a dart to destroy my ego so that I should always remain meek and humble. It was also a compliment paid to me for the cleverness in the discussion. Looking to the future history, we think that Baba's words calling Mr. Dabholkar by the name Hemat Pant was significant and prophetic, as we find that he looked after the management of Science Sansthan very intelligently and kept nicely all the accounts, and was also the author of such a good work, Sai Satcharitra, which deals with such important and spiritual subject as Janana, Bhakti, and dispassion, self-surrender, and self-realization. About the necessity of a guru, Hemat Pant has left no note, no memo about what Baba said regarding this subject, but Kaka Sahib Dikshit has published his notes regarding this matter. Next day, after Hemat Pant's meeting with Sai Baba, Kaka Sahib went to Baba and asked whether he should leave Shirdi. Baba said yes. Then someone asked Baba where to go. Baba said high up. Then the man said, how is the way? Baba said, there are many ways leading there. There is one way also from here, that is Shirdi. The way is difficult. There are tigers and wolves in the jungles on the way. I asked, but Baba, what if we take a guide with us? Baba answered, then there is no difficulty. The guide will take you straight to your destination, avoiding wolves, tigers, and ditches, etc. on the way. If there be no guide, there is the danger of your being lost in the jungles or falling into ditches. Mr. Dabolkar was present on the occasion and he thought that this was the answer Baba gave to the question whether Guru was a necessity or not. And he thereupon took the hint that no discussion of the problem whether man is free or bound is of any use in spiritual matters, but that on the contrary, real Paramartha is possible only as the result of the teachings of the Guru, as is illustrated in this chapter of the original work in the instances of a great avatars like Rama and Krishna, who had to submit themselves to their gurus Vasishtha and Sandipani respectively for getting self-realization, and that the only virtues necessary for such progress are faith and patience. Om Namo Shri Sai Nathaya Namaha. End of chapter 2. Bow to Shri Sai. Peace be to all. Om Sai Ram.